Hi, it's Kelsey, and we're going to go through the 4 purifications pranayama. So the 4 purifications begins with nadi shodhana. Nadi shodhana is the alternate nostril breath. You're going to inhale and exhale through the nose only. You have your left hand in a mudra. So you could use jnana mudra, for example, tip of the index finger to tip of the thumb, and extend other 3 fingers extended. Extend your arm on your leg. You can be sitting cross-legged, or you can be in a kneeling position, or you can be in a chair. Bring your right hand in front of your face. Bring the index and middle finger into the heel of the thumb. Turn the palm toward the face. You'll inhale through both nostrils. Close the left nostril with your ring finger and exhale as long and slow as you can out the right. Count the length of that breath. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, or 1 om, 2 om. And then when you've exhaled, you'll inhale to half that length. So if you've exhaled to 4, you'll inhale to 2. Plug both nostrils for a split second. Open the opposite side and exhale to that count that you had on the original side. So let's say it was 4. And then inhale to 2. Plug the nostrils. You'll start round 2. Exhale to 4. Elbow a little bit away from the chest. Chest spread. Inhale to 2. Plug, open, exhale to 4. Inhale to 2. Plug, open. Now you're starting round 3. You exhale to 4. Inhale to 2. Plug, open the left nostril. Exhale to 4. Inhale to 2. And then you continue for as many rounds as you're going to do. That whole time, again, your face stays straight ahead, so just be careful of not dropping the head, as if your chin was just resting on a tabletop. And again, a little bit of space between the upper arm and your torso so that the energy can move through the shoulder joint freely, because there's a chakra and energy center there. When you're complete with nadi shodhana, then it comes to kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is the skull shining breath. And this breath does have some vigor. It's going to have sound, whereas nadi shodhana, which we just did, is quiet and as slow as you can have it be. The kapalabhati has sound. So we're going to draw the belly in with vigor, and that's going to push air out the nose, and that will create a sound. So you're not trying to make the sound, but it does happen. In the beginning, you can place your hands on your belly, which helps to feel the movement. It's going to be a moderate pace, and during all the pranayamas, your eyes will be closed. I have mine open so that you can see. But otherwise, eyes closed, glasses will be off. So it sounds like this and looks like this. So you can see that I'm drawing my belly in to push the air out, and it's a passive inhale. I just relax and the air comes back in naturally. So it's a burst and release. And it should be about that pace. Faster, then it starts to overstimulate the nervous system, overstimulate the mind. The key is that you practice those rounds at a even pace, so keep the pace regular. The sound should stay the same, and the length should stay the same as well. So if you notice that it starts to get uneven, or if it starts to get weak and the sound gets light, then that's a time you need to pause, take a couple breaths, and then resume. You can keep your hands in the jnana mudra with your elbows extended, either with crossed legs or in a kneeling position, or you could keep your hands on your belly that whole time. And again, it's going to be this. In the beginning, you'll work your way up to 20, and then it expands from there. So you'd connect in with your teacher and learn about how that progresses. But again, whatever count you're working with, if it starts to get weak, uneven, then you pause, take a couple breaths, and then just resume and keep counting. The third practice is called Agni Sour, and this is the fire wash breath. Agni Sour is an exhale retention. We're going to breathe out, exhale all the breath, and hold the breath out while we move the belly in and out. So start with your hands in your Jnana Mudra. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to fold all the way forward as close as you can toward parallel with the floor to push all the breath out of the lungs. And then hold the breath out, round your back, bring your chin to your chest so that the head is higher than the level of the hips. And then you'll move your belly in and out. That's the first version of this. Eventually it goes side to side, but you'd actually be holding your breath out, not talking like I am, and moving the belly in and out, big, slow movements. Just before you need to inhale, stop moving the belly, fold forward once again, and then inhale. Come back to your starting place. Bring your hands to your mudra. Inhale, and then exhale, excuse me. You'll inhale again. Exhale, fold forward all the breath out of the lungs. Round your back, chin to chest. Hold the breath with your chin to chest, not breathing. Belly moves in and out. Big, slow movements. About the same amount of movements as you did the first time. And before you need to inhale, stop moving, come down. Stay down to inhale. Exhale as you sit up. And then you would inhale and you would go forward into your next round. The final practice is called Ashwini Mudra. And this is the horsetail. So this is a flex and release of the anal sphincter muscle while you're holding the breath in. Again, hands in Jnana Mudra, elbows extended. You'll inhale through the nose, slowly and quietly. Hold the breath, use your mind to hold the breath. Bring the base of your neck forward to bring your chin down. So you're creating a lock. So just think about just a gentle extension forward and then down. And you lift your chest up to your chin as you reach your chin down to your chest. And then you flex and release the anal sphincter muscle as many times as you comfortably can there, holding your breath in. Try to keep the buttocks relaxed and the genitals relaxed. And just work with the anal sphincter muscle. Just before you feel like you need to exhale without making any stress in that process, you bring your face up and then exhale through both nostrils. And then again, you'd be doing this with closed eyes. You would inhale through the nostrils, hold the breath, chin to chest, lift the chest up toward the chin, flex and release the anal sphincter muscle. Buttocks, genitals stay relaxed. Now, when you're ready to exhale, you bring the face up and exhale through both nostrils. So those are the 4 purifications. I'll remind you once again, the breath should be slow and as quiet as possible, except for the second one, Kapalabhati, where there will be sound and it's at that moderate pace with some strength on that exhale. And you will keep your eyes closed during it. You know, in the beginning, if you need to jot down some notes and look and see what it is or how many you need to do, okay, no problem. But working toward eyes closed, keep your glasses off, make sure your spine stays straight. So sitting cross-legged with cushions under your buttocks so your hips are higher than your knees, sitting in a kneeling position, you might need cushions underneath your buttocks, between your buttocks and your heels, so that you could keep your heels at least straight up. You just don't want them flopping open because it will weaken the ankle over time. Or sitting in a chair. Any of those are fine. The main intention is to have an extended spine. You shouldn't feel any stress or tension in the retentions especially. The idea is that you work with the breath without forcing or pushing, and then your capacity will change. This is incredibly powerful. Don't be surprised if it feels funny in the beginning or if you don't like it, but keep going. The pranayama is one of the most powerful practices of yoga because it helps to organize the movement of energy in our body, which directly affects the mind, the organs in the body, the systems of the body, and all the processes that happen. So incredibly powerful, very valuable, but very important to do it correctly. So if you have questions, make sure you check in with a teacher and get clear about how many rounds that you're doing, and then you can get guidance on how to let it grow from there. It's a practice that is meant to grow with us. So once you're practicing your beginning sequence for a while and it gets easy, then it changes and it grows to continue to push the boundaries in a very gentle, supported way of your level of clarity, your level of vitality, and your youthfulness. So the pranayama directly works with our lung capacity. It's going to be directly related to how vital we feel, how energized we feel. And that's directly related to how youthful we feel and how youthful we are in life. So if you have questions, be in touch. info@illuminayurveda.com. We're happy to work with you, and we'll see you soon. Namaste.